What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the New Wave podcast. This is going to be a new podcast done with the homie Noah. I'm Steven, and we're just here to have some shits and gigs. Am I wrong?
You're right.
I mean, yeah. So, but I'm gonna let Noah explain kind of what the name, why we named it the New Wave, and I'll hop in every now and again. But Noah, take it away, my guy.
Well, we're a younger group of lads, so
yeah, we are.
So I figured, why not get our opinions out there and maybe challenge you guys to open your minds up and think outside the box.
Yeah.
And
exactly.
Quite possibly learn something ourselves.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So, I mean, who knows? Who knows where this is going to go?
Who does know?
I'd like to get some nice guests on here so we can
absolutely
pick their brains and learn some new stuff, to be honest.
Absolutely.
And hopefully it gets entertaining for you guys too. You guys learn some stuff. You guys really like what we're doing here.
Also engage with us as well.
Yes, that's a big thing.
Yes, because we want to know, people that you'd like to have on the podcast. We want to know type of things and topics to talk about on the podcast. We want to know what you guys want to hear and, hear people talk about and hear us talk about. And we want to know what opinions you want to hear of ours and things like that. And so, yeah.
We have a general idea of what we want to talk about, but we kind of talk about a lot of things on the side. And that's kind of where this started, because we both wanted to get a YouTube channel up, whether it was gaming.
You have a YouTube channel.
Whether it was gaming, whether it was going out kicking a ball, and honestly, I think our knowledge of a lot of things is
immense.
Yeah, exactly.
It's one of those things where it's like, people that, at least in my eyes, people that know me, they probably think I'm stupid. No, listen. No.
I'm listening.
Listen. No, but, I feel like people that know me, and, I don't take this wrong, or whatever, but I feel like people that know me kind of look at me, and they think, he's not as smart as I actually am, and that's because, one, I understand the fact that, a lot of people don't talk to me about the things that I'm passionate about, or just they don't give me the time of day to really show the knowledge that is in my brain. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
But this is why I'm so passionate about this in a way, and so excited for this, is because this is going to be a way for me to kind of showcase, indirectly, I guess, my intellectual capacity for certain things. You know what I'm saying? I look stupid and kind of maybe sometimes act stupid, but it's once you get to know me, you really see how much I know and how smart I am and things like that. Because here's the thing, guys, I'm smart. I know Noah said that we probably shouldn't do this that much, but I just really enjoy doing this. But I'm smart, so keep sleeping on me, that's fine. But
I think so. This is what I take with you. You are smart in communicating with people. You're smart with your vision, and you know a lot of crazy things.
Yeah, I do.
So that's you're smart in that section.
Yeah.
And I think you're just creative, and this is why I want to do this so much, is because creativity has been lacking in my life, and something like this can
Absolutely, I get that.
Spark you
and
give you so much energy.
Mm-hmm.
So I am very ready to get this underway and post consistently and
show
you what we're about.
Yeah, and really just get into that posting consistently. Constantly getting some of these podcast episodes out. Eventually, having guests on the podcast with us.
Next episode, tune in.
Yeah. we're gonna have a guest next episode. So get ready for that.
You have to wait to know.
yeah, you don't get to know. I'm gonna be honest. I don't even know who he is. I haven't met him yet. But you know, it's something that we get to do, and we get to do it however we want to do it. You know, we get to do it our way, and I feel like our way is a lot of. I feel like a lot of people are going to I don't know what the word I'm looking for is.
I feel like there's going to be a lot of mixed opinions because a lot of people they get nervous when people get creative and try to make new strides and stuff.
Oh yeah.
And they see that and they're like, no, that's weird.
Yeah, definitely.
But especially with this upcoming generation, I think they're very open to stuff like this. Like I know a couple people with YouTube channels.
Oh yeah.
And I think it's cool. I like to support them. And yeah, so here we are doing that.
Yeah. Yeah, for real. You know, stepping outside of our comfort zones and, you know, doing something that we probably didn't think we were going to do, you know?
Yeah.
Like, last year, dude, I didn't know what podcasts were. I'm being honest. And then I randomly stumbled upon Joe Rogan's podcast, and, like, I was like, wow, this is really interesting. And then, like, I just kept watching his podcasts, and I was like, you know, this is something I feel like I could do and do well, you know, kind of like Joe Rogan, you know what I'm saying? And just the way, like, he's able to connect with people and get certain things out of people, and stuff like that. I feel like, you know, we'll be good at that. And
so was that, like, the first podcast you got into?
Joe Rogan's?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, easily.
I've been listening to podcasts for a few years now. I started with Neil deGrasse Tyson. I was really into his stuff.
I love Neil. I need to stop doing this so much, but it's so fun. But I love Neil deGrasse Tyson.
He's just interesting, and he's
so smart.
He's so smart, but he portrays it in a nice way.
Yeah.
And it's very easy to listen and understand him.
Yes.
And it's just the stuff he talks about are just incredible.
Yeah.
After him, I kind of took a break with podcasts until Logan Paul and his Impulsive channel, and I got back into that. And then I've been going around listening to podcasts here, podcasts there, especially recently. It helps me at work. I'll listen to podcasts at work. It'll get me through the day a lot quicker, and it's just soaking in knowledge.
It really is. It's just a different way of getting knowledge, you know what I mean? It's like, you know, depending upon what the podcast is about, I mean, whether you realize it or not, every single podcast you're learning something different. I mean, because you're learning about how the person who's doing the podcast is connecting with this person, and how this person, and then you're just learning about another person's life as well, you know, and their viewpoints and the way that they think and their brain is ticking and things like that. And so, yeah.
I think it'll be fun being on this side of the camera.
Yeah?
Yeah. I'm really excited about it. I'm excited to talk to a lot of my friends and a lot of possibly people I don't know. Get them on and meet some cool people.
Dude, you know what I'm excited for, bro?
What?
I'm really excited to have that, like, first, you know, big, you know, somewhat big person on the podcast. Like, that idea and that vision excites me. You know what I'm saying? It gets me all giddy downstairs, you know? And so... and so, you know... But yeah, like, I'm really excited to see where it goes in that aspect of things. But yeah. So, you know, I think we have to, even though I know you probably don't want to, but you kind of segued it really well. You kind of did. I think we got to now, since you brought him up.
Logan Paul.
He already knew what I was talking about.
Logan Paul versus KSI
is
November the 9th, which is 2 days away from when we're filming it.
And honestly, this will probably be out after the fight.
Probably.
And so, like, the fight will have already happened. You guys will already know who have won. And so, but, like, this is just what we think about it, our take on it. And...
What are you thinking?
What am I thinking?
Yeah.
Bro, okay, here's the thing. I from the beginning of when this was going on to now, my opinion about the whole thing has completely changed.
It changed like 2 weeks ago, didn't it? Or
Yeah,
maybe
I
even
think
last
so.
week.
I think it might have been like last week, or maybe even earlier this week or something. I don't know. But like really, like so I was, and I still I don't know. I was super duper
Super doper.
super duper. I was super duper team KSI just because I grew up watching the Sidemen. I grew up watching KSI. Like just because I played FIFA when I was a little bit younger, and he was on that FIFA scene a little bit.
Yeah,
and then like just some of his other videos, and then like I just love the Sidemen. And so like, and then also with what happened with Logan Paul, I was like I didn't watch many of his videos before the incident happened, but after that I was absolutely like there's no way, like I was on that cancel culture, I was riding the wave 100%.
And I think most people were.
Oh yeah.
Like, I mean, they heard of what happened,
Mm-hmm.
and they just decided that he was done for.
Yeah.
And I mean, he did some bad things, but
Yeah.
I think he's learned from it. And
Absolutely.
I think he's
Absolutely.
a better dude.
But like, so, like I watched that first fight, right? And
Did you watch it live?
I watched it live.
Oh,
I did
okay.
watch it live. I paid that money. So Logan, KSI, no, I paid that money for you guys.
You're welcome.
I supported. Yeah, exactly. You're welcome. But like, I watched that first fight, and I've watched it so many times since, like just clips because like now they're posting like clips, and
Yep.
Logan and KSI are constantly watching it back and whatnot. But like, I watched that fight, and like, I sit there and I look. JJ should have smacked him. And this is what I mean by that. No. No.
Go on.
Let me finish this thought process, okay? Because this isn't going where you're thinking. Trust. JJ had already boxed before.
Hey, pause 1 second. JJ is KSI for those.
Yes.
Who don't.
Also, sorry.
Continue.
Yeah, my bad.
Continue.
But KSI had already boxed before, right? He'd had like what? How much training from the Joe Weller to the Logan Paul fight?
At least a year.
I want to say like a year, maybe less than a year, whatever. How much time did Logan have to train?
3 months.
Exactly. KSI was on that back. KSI was on that boxing stuff way longer than Logan was. And now I get Logan's an athlete, but here's the thing. Boxing isn't like picking up, like you're getting hit, you're getting smacked around, alright? And so going from not getting smacked around to having 3 months to prepare to be smacked around, like that's not a lot of time, like in the grand scheme of things. And
he wasn't in like whenever the first fight was happening, he was not preparing himself properly until that 3 months hit. And even when that 3 months hit, he was way underweight.
Yeah, he was on that vegan diet. Stop with the vegan diets, people. You got to eat that meat.
I mean, he was just skin, bones, and muscle. He was 180 pounds.
Yeah.
And now he's over. I think he's like 210 now, from the last I saw. And that's just
huge.
Oh my god, he's jacked.
My guy's huge.
Yeah, but like KSI should have whooped him. Just
in
because
that sense,
he's
exactly.
had way more training than him.
In that sense, KSI should have smacked around Logan. But the thing is Logan didn't get smacked around. Logan was kind of doing the smacking there at the beginning. He was, hitting him with that jab, and KSI had no idea what to do with it.
He couldn't do anything with it.
Literally.
He was getting demolished.
It was. And I was sitting there, and like, I'm just sitting there, and I was so baffled because I thought that JJ was going to come in and just, you know what I'm saying? Like, not necessarily like that, but like, I just thought he was going to run over Logan. Mm-hmm. And like, I'm not trying to like talk shit to Logan necessarily or anything like that, but like, 1 year, 3 months, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so I just thought that KSI was going to have that easier time.
Plus, he's had experience in the ring
on
that level.
And he's at home. We need to remember that. He was at home, too. But, like, I'm being honest. In my opinion, when I look at, like, when I watched Logan's documentary and things like that, Logan, low-key, looked scared. Like, he looked... Like, I know how he's over here saying, like, that part of fear in my brain is gone, blah, 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 blah. Like, but my guy, you look terrified. That look in your not for real. That look in your eyes was like, what did I just get myself into? But still, like, but then you got in the ring. Well, I say like I'm talking to him, but like
maybe you are.
He ain't watching this, but like, you know, Logan got in the ring and he kind of let that personality take over a little bit, and he kind of just did what he was needed to do. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And honestly, that was a close fight. Like, it looked like a close fight.
But this is the thing with that fight. If there was no head guards, 10-ounce gloves like there is this time, JJ's done in the first 3 rounds.
Yeah, I mean, in that situation, yeah, absolutely. I think Logan comes out and wins. Yeah, definitely. But, like, the thing is about this fight, for me, like, like I said, I was team KSI all the way. You know, I love this man. I still do. Like, he's still one of my favorite YouTubers. You know what I'm saying? Like, I still watch the Sidemen all the time. The only difference is this time is I've actually opened my eyes to Logan's world a little bit, and I've allowed, you know, I don't want to say like forgiveness because he didn't hurt me necessarily. You know what I'm saying? But like, I've kind of put that situation in the back of my head because I feel like now he's done, like, he's done work to you know, gain that forgiveness back, to prove that he's worthy of that. Because this man could have, like you said, you know, off camera at one point, you said, like, he could have just walked away from the whole thing. You know what I'm saying? He could have just
I feel like most people would have.
Definitely.
I mean, he definitely had enough money.
Yeah.
Like, he had just bought a mansion.
Yeah. And I mean, the guy, like, he could have just walked away. He could have just been like, you know what, this is too much for me. I'm done. I'm walking away. But no, he stood up like a man, took responsibility for his actions, and he's constantly trying and, you know, to gain that or earn everybody's respect back a little bit.
Yeah.
Is how I kind of feel it and see it. You know what I'm saying? And in my opinion, he's gained my respect just because I've watched his videos now and kind of seen more into his life and into, you know, what's going on, and now kind of me being somebody who's trying to kind of get into that scene a little bit.
Boxing? The boxing scene?
No. No, absolutely not. Then I would be stupid. Because I'd get smacked around silly. But anyway. Yeah, no, I'm not trying to get into boxing. But the whole YouTube scene of things, you know, like, it's not an easy... I'm sure it's not an easy life. You know what I'm saying? Being that famous, having that many people constantly caring about what you're going to tweet, you know, what this is going to be, what that's going to be.
Well, I think it was also a struggle because at that point he was daily vlogging.
Yeah.
And putting content out daily, and he was trying to push his boundaries every single day.
Yep.
And this event happened, and he tried to take advantage of it, and...
Yeah.
But...
he just took advantage of it in the wrong way, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He just went about it in the wrong way, and that's the thing. The thing is, you know, everybody's going to make mistakes. And some people's mistakes are going to be bigger than others. And it just so happens that his mistake was bigger than anybody else's because he's on a bigger platform than everybody else.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, the thing is, I mean, we don't know how many other YouTubers low-key did the same, closest, something similar, just because they weren't as big. You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
And, like, you know, we don't know that. You know what I'm saying? We don't know just because maybe they weren't as big as Logan. They didn't get that not recognition, but, like, they didn't get that, you know, I don't know what the word I'm looking for is.
The coverage.
Yeah, that's a good word. Yeah, they didn't get the coverage of some, you know, of making a mistake like that. You know what I'm saying? But either way, he's.
Just check it real quick.
He's gained my respect. I'm a little scared for KSI. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like Logan's just in a better mental state right now, and that
he said in multiple interviews, he was like, "This is the happiest I've been."
He looks like it.
Because
he looks like it.
He's constantly being productive with himself and growing himself. And before a couple weeks ago, he was running a huge podcast and living in the same house as his friends, and literally everything was just going for him. But now he's in fight mode now.
Yeah,
he's in fight mode now. He kicked his friends out.
That's probably smart, to be honest, because you need to.
He says he wants to tune in for the last week or whatever it was.
Yeah,
and he doesn't want any distractions.
That's good.
So he kept Evan because Evan stays in his room all the time, and he kept his trainers and stuff.
Oh yeah.
But and the chef.
You gotta keep the chef, of course.
But I mean, that shows how devoted he is. I mean, he hasn't drank in months.
Neither is KSI though.
Preparing for this fight, but I mean, this is the thing. Logan's been preparing since the last fight, and he's constantly been on this fight grind. I mean, it was slower than it was now, but he still was constantly working out, constantly trying to improve his boxing, and now he's probably gonna kill it, to be honest. And in that time, KSI was touring. He was making new songs, and he was distracted the whole time. They said they were putting work in, but he put on a little weight.
Yeah, I did. Well, I know, but look what he looks like now. You know what I'm saying?
Not as good as Logan.
But yeah, but Logan's just jacked. Like, I'm sorry, but Logan's a bigger human than KSI. Like, he's taller.
I mean, he's taller,
but
built like
bigger.
KSI could get that body.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
I think if he had the correct team around him, he could.
Does he necessarily want that body though? Because I mean, when you're carrying around those muscles, unless you're, and until you get used to it, at least, you know what I'm saying? Like that's extra weight. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like here's how I see this fight being. This is a fight between speed and strength. This is how I see this.
Okay.
Speed and strength. Because KSI, he's smaller, he's quicker, he's had more experience, so he's probably light on the feet a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? And so KSI is gonna have that speed advantage, right? But Logan's a bigger guy. Logan can take a hit. Logan's got a chin. I mean, really, we'll see if who's got the chin.
Yeah.
I
mean, you said it was speed versus muscle, right?
Yeah.
I believe it's the brawn versus the durability. If KSI can get through the first couple of rounds, I think he has the match.
Oh yeah.
But that's just it. Logan's gonna come at him very strong.
It's gonna be a matter of whose game plan is going to get put into action and actually get implemented and executed the best.
Yep.
Because like Noah said, if Logan comes out in those first 2 rounds and he just piles it on, also keeping in mind that there are later rounds, he doesn't gas himself out too quick. But like if he's coming out and he's putting that pressure on KSI is going to need to worry a little bit, because it's going to be a matter of how many hits can he take, because there's no head guards now. There is no head guards. And so it is going to be how many hits can you take in the head constantly in the head, you know what I'm saying? And then, but if KSI can weather that storm, then Logan might be screwed, just because KSI is an animal.
So what's your prediction? Animal. What's your prediction?
Dude, that's what's so hard. I really don't know, because like I want JJ to win, but I wouldn't be upset if Logan won either. And I know that doesn't help anybody or anything, but like, I feel like I've come to understand a little bit more of Logan's side of the story. And so it doesn't upset me if he were to win like it would have last year. Like last year I would have been pissed if this man won. Like I would have been upset. And I would have been super ecstatic had KSI won. But like this year, I'm just kind of like, I just want to see a great fight. Like that's just kind of what I'm in for.
You want to hear my prediction?
I want to hear your prediction.
Logan's going to win the first round. Logan's gonna win the second.
Okay.
Third round's it. Last round.
Third round's it.
Third round's it.
Third round.
Logan knocks out KSI. Or maybe not even knocks out. Maybe he just does enough damage where they call the fight.
Yeah. Man.
I think that's how it's gonna go.
I really don't know.
I think KSI is gonna get in a couple shots, but I don't think it's really gonna do anything because last year he was a scrappy fighter.
Yeah.
And
but see, that's the other thing. He was throwing like he never fought before.
Yeah.
And I'm
exactly.
like, dude, what is going on? It's like, what the heck? You're throwing like I could throw better punches than he could. And that's just facts. I'm sorry, but like, I actually probably could have thrown better punches. But like, he was kind of babying out of the punches. Like he would like duck his face, and like throw. And I'm like, dude, throw with some venom, my guy. Like for real, like put something behind it. You know what I'm saying? But like, I'm gonna go. Oh, dude, this is so hard because this is gonna get uploaded to YouTube.
Yep.
I really don't know.
So this is what you could do. You could go for KSI, and it would be me versus you for this fight.
You know what?
Or
you know what?
What?
You know what? Here's the thing, Logan. I have nothing against you. All right, my guy. But how many rounds are they gonna do?
6.
They're gonna do 6 rounds.
Yeah.
I think there's a good possibility of a KSI knockout round 5.
KSI knocks Logan out, or Logan
KSI locks KSI knocks Logan out round 5. Because here's the thing, and this is my thought process. Logan looked scared going into foreign territory. I feel like this is something KSI just thrives off of. I feel like this is just gonna feed his energy. He likes to play the bad guy is the thing. He was the bad guy in that Joe Weller fight. If you really want to think about that, he was kind of the bad guy in that Joe Weller fight. You know what I'm saying? And he came out on top. He thrived under that pressure. He ate that pressure for breakfast and just, pooped it out for dinner. Right on Joe Weller's face, kind of a little bit.
That wasn't even a fight.
It wasn't even a fight. But like, it's gonna be a good fight. Like it's gotta be. It's gotta be a good fight. It's gonna be a good fight. It's gonna like.
And even if that's not a good fight, then there's some great undercard.
Are there?
Boxers.
I honestly don't even know what the undercard's got in store.
There's like a championship. I'm pretty sure.
Is it maybe like Canelo or somebody? I don't know.
I believe so.
Yeah. Like I don't know. I don't know who they are, but it's gonna be an insane fight. It's gonna be that's gonna be crazy.
If you're trying to watch it, come to the apartment.
Yeah, right. Watch party.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but so you're saying Logan knockout? Logan knocks out KSI round 3.
Yep.
I'm saying KSI knocks out Logan round 5.
I think if it gets to the 5th and 6th round, then it might be a little bit of trouble for Logan unless he won a large part of the first couple rounds.
Yeah.
I mean, if he can
somebody's getting knocked out.
If he can win 1, 2, 3, rest on the 4th, and win the 5th, then that's it.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, but like somebody's getting knocked out. Like, please knock somebody out.
So.
Please, I want somebody.
I think
to
Logan
get
just has the power over him. But
yeah, I would have.
That's all I'm going to say.
I agree. Okay, so there's that. Yeah, there's that. The KSI and Logan Paul fight, November 9th. Watch it.
It's at the Staples Center, and I bet they'll sell it out.
Oh, that's for sure. That's for sure.
It's going to be the biggest internet event of the year.
We almost went.
I tried to go.
Yeah.
I tried to get Steve to go.
We almost went. I'm just, I'm a little.
It just didn't work out.
Yeah.
Maybe next time though. Maybe if Logan has a fight.
His MMA fight, dude. If he actually goes into the MMA,
he wants to fight Conor McGregor.
Here's the thing, bro. I love MMA. I love the UFC, and I'd love that. I think that would be fun to watch.
Yeah,
that's the thing. I mean,
that's it. That's the end of Logan Paul, though. Like,
yeah, he probably gets starched.
If he fights Conor McGregor, he has rules for it though.
Really?
Yeah. He says if Conor McGregor agrees to fight him, it has to be in 2 years.
Why 2?
Because
he doesn't want to starch Conor like that, old man Conor.
Well, he wants to continue to learn for 2 more years.
Mm-hmm.
Plus, he wants Conor to get 2 years older. That's what he said.
Smart moves.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. If he fought him now,
intelligent.
He'd be done. He'd be
intelligent.
Done.
What do you though? I mean, I don't know though, cause like.
I'd like to think so.
Cause Logan's a bigger guy. Logan's got that wrestling experience. I mean.
Yeah, but Conor has a fighting experience. He's been fighting for his whole life.
You know, that is true. That is true. And like Conor isn't gonna pull a, KSI and not jab back.
Yeah.
Or something like that.
Oh,
like
he's gonna get in there and he's gonna own it, and it's gonna be done for Logan within the first couple rounds.
That's facts. That's facts. I could see that. Could definitely see that.
So, what do you think about this new FIFA? Honest opinion.
We're really switching topics.
It really caught my eye.
Yeah, I like it. We can talk about some soccer. We definitely are going to be talking about a lot of soccer on this podcast because me and Noah are big soccer heads. I don't know if that's a thing.
I hate the sport.
Get out. Get out right now.
I'm just kidding.
No, but
I've been playing for most of my life, and so is he.
Yeah.
That's actually how we met.
Yeah.
We were playing for the same club, and friendship blossomed.
It really did. Well, here's the thing. We really got to shout out our moms.
Yeah.
All right?
Yeah.
We really
shout
got
out
to
mom. I love you.
Yeah. Shout out moms. Love you too. But really, it was mom. Like, I don't know whose mom talked to whose mom first, but one of them talked to the other first. And then they just started talking, and then like after the game, my mom was like, "Yo, I talked to what's your mom's name?
Brenna."
I should really know that. I am so sorry. I just call her mom because she's like she's my mom now, pretty much.
Yep.
But anyway, my mom was like, "Yo, I talked to Brenna Hockenberger, blah 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 blah." I'll probably maybe cut that last name out. But anyway, I was talking to Brenna, and we were having a good little chat. You should. Start talking to her son and stuff like that. And I was like, that's a fat bet because he was good on the team and I knew he was good on the team. And so I was like, if I'm friends with him, then like I can get good too. You know what I'm saying? I was going to use him. But then we just became friends. We just started hanging out.
And recently it really took off.
Yeah.
Like within the past couple months, really.
Yeah.
I think since I moved into the apartment, it kind of really took off.
Yeah.
Yeah, which has been like
definitely
3-4 months maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's been. But anyway, yeah. Little side note. But going back, new FIFA. Here's my opinions on that. Right. So I started out. I played the beta. I hated it. I was like, I'm going to hate this FIFA. This FIFA sucks. Why would EA do this to me again? Like, I did not like it. Then I had the game. I started playing the game, and then I realized and then I like sat there and like I'm not that good at video games is the thing, right? Because I've never really sat down and been like, I'm going to get good at this video game.
Yeah, me either. I mean, I just play to have fun.
Yeah, I play to have fun too.
And like, I have a couple friends who they're like, I'm going to get extremely good at this game so I can beat everybody.
Absolutely.
And I just never took it that serious.
Yeah, you literally.
Like, FIFA's going to be out for a year, and then there's going to be next year, and it's going to be way different.
Exactly.
And it's going to change throughout the year, too, with their updates.
Yeah, yeah.
So it's like, I mean, I'm just going to do me.
Exactly.
I'm going to try to pick some stuff up, but like...
Exactly. But like, for me, I finally decided, I was like, I'm going to sit down... Voice crack a little bit. I'm gonna sit down.
We cut that.
Oh no, I'm not going to.
Oh gosh.
but I was like, I'm gonna sit down, and I'm going to actually like get good at a game or get good at this FIFA. And then I sat down and I just started to like learn what was going on with the game and like how to play it a little bit. And my pack luck's been a little decent this year. I packed a little Raheem the Dream. You know what I'm saying? And he's been solid. And, Raul Jimenez has just been absolute GOAT, and like I've just kind of figured out my tactics and what works for me. And now FIFA is a fantastic game, and I love the season objectives. I love
That was a great addition.
Great addition. Great
Because
addition.
I mean, in past years they had the
it gets
starter.
so boring.
They had the starter objectives,
Mm-hmm.
and you can finish that within an hour.
The day, yeah.
Probably 30 minutes.
Yeah.
And then that's it.
Yeah.
So having something to work for over the season, over the week, and over the day is just cool.
Definitely. And then also, the Division Rivals rewards has been really nice. They've been really clutch for me, and like that's been something that's been different that I've really enjoyed about the game, because I don't have to spend money to get packs necessarily. You know what I'm saying? Like, even though I'm gonna put money into the game, because that's what you gotta do with FIFA. You know, like I have more opportunities of getting really good packs and getting really good players just based on playing the game, and that's something that I really appreciate.
What's your favorite game mode?
My favorite game mode?
Yeah.
Shoot, that's honestly I'd probably have to say Pro Clubs.
Okay.
Just for the simple fact that like when the homies and me get on, and we play some Pro Clubs, it's a laugh. It's a laugh, and it's so funny, and it's such a good lighthearted time that I feel like that's what FIFA's there for. You know what I'm saying? Some lighthearted moments.
See, I never really got into it because like whenever I've done it, so Pro Clubs, for whoever doesn't know, it's pretty much like a bunch of people hop online and they can pick each position on the field. So it's like 11 actual players versus 11 actual players.
Yeah.
And you always have that one guy, or maybe even a couple, who are just trolling you the whole time. Usually the goalie.
Well, see, if you start your own club though,
if you have like your friends in there, and take it semi-serious.
Yeah, like like we have our own club, and so whenever we can, we'll get as many homies as we can on, and we'll we ran a 3 at the back, but like you play, and then so say it's me and my 5 friends, whatever. It's just us 5, and then the rest of the players are getting controlled by the AI, and same with the other team. Is like the other team can have 2 to 11 players if they really had 11 people online, all their friends or whatever.
Yeah.
But like that way, at least if you're with the homies, that way you can kind of gauge. Are we trolling right now? Are we trying to take this seriously? Like, what's the move here? What are we doing? And stuff like that. But so...
Career mode has kind of always been my thing. Did you just yawn?
No, I just low-key dabbed, and I'm so sorry.
Oh my god.
I'm so sorry. I was yawning, but then halfway through, I low-key threw it, and I was I'm so sorry I just did that. I was I can't believe myself.
We're deleting the channel now.
No,
we're deleting it.
No.
Career mode's always been my thing.
I started a career mode this morning.
What career mode?
I started a Blackburn Rovers career mode, because Blackburn Rovers are my favorite championship team.
Okay,
and they have been for the past 3 years. So
I don't really know who my favorite championship team is. I mean, I like a couple different teams throughout the leagues, but I'm in 2 right now. Salford City, doing the Road to Glory.
Gotcha. I need to do a Road to Glory, D14.
Yeah.
Yeah. I need to
get
what I was doing. Go on.
I'm also doing a sporting career mode. I moved all the MLS to England, and I'm just trying to move them through the divisions. Last 20-minute sesh. This shout out goes out to Steve. You're the greatest editor known to man. At least I hope so.
Yeah, really, dude. I'm gonna have so much editing to do. I love how we just paused it. We were talking about you, and then we had to stop the camera and start it again.
So this is the thing with our camera. It only lasts for 20 minutes.
We're all over the place. I love it.
It only lasts for 20 minutes, so I have to get up and start the video over again.
Yeah, start and stop every 20 minutes.
Every 20 minutes. So we're in our third little
20-minute period.
Yeah. So we're in our third one right now, and we're kind of just cruising. Back to the career modes.
Yes.
But I think sporting is the most interesting one for me, obviously because I'm a sporting fan, and especially since our last season was awful, and we need to make some changes. We need to make some changes, and I'm excited for this next year because we're actually bringing in players.
Trash
Which
can. That's what we did last year. Trash can. You know what the problem was though?
What?
It's because we put so much effort into the Champions League whatever baloney and then we got battered. And then after we got battered, we just couldn't pick our heads up after that.
Well, we did a decent run.
Yeah, we did have a decent run. It's it was nothing to be ashamed of, is the thing.
But
It's after that we just forgot how to play.
I don't think it was the Champions League. I mean, it might have had an effect on us, but you think it would have an effect towards the end of the season because you're playing a lot of games.
Yeah.
In your preseason, and then you're.
And we did have a lot of injuries this year as well.
We did, but players just didn't perform. Namath turned up at the beginning of the season, and then he just
literally
stopped. And
Nemo.
Players like Daniel Shallowy, he didn't score until 3 games left. It's just unacceptable.
And he's over here wanting a lot more money.
Yeah.
It's if you want the monies, my guy, you got to perform to get the monies. Believe that or not.
But talking about the monies. Sporting's about to splash.
Well, who are we about to splash on?
There's this striker from, I want to say it's either Argentina or Mexico that we're looking at right now, and he's decent.
You say striker?
Yeah.
That's
what we need.
See, that is what we need. Bro, the other thing, I feel like we low-key need some defense, though.
Okay.
Matt Beasler's getting old. And Matt Beasler, I love you, but you are getting a little bit older. Graham's getting a little bit older.
Seth was back there too for
Seth's,
most of the season.
Yeah, Seth's
now
getting
we have,
a little bit older.
Martins.
Yeah, that is true.
So that's good.
So that's good for that rotation because I do like Seth. I think Seth is good.
He plays too defensive for me, or too cautious.
You think?
Yeah, but think about the best fullbacks in the world. They attack, they get up, they make.
He gets up.
Nah, not really.
Not enough, you think?
Well, I mean, the only time he gets up is when he gets the ball a couple feet away from the box and crosses it in.
Yeah.
Or he'll take a occasional first time shot.
Yeah.
And he'll sky over the crossbar.
Yeah.
But the best fullbacks in the world, Marcelo, Andrew Robertson, they fly up the wing.
Mm-hmm.
They fly up the wing,
Oh, yeah.
and they're pretty much an extra attacker at that point.
Yeah.
Because if we're talking about the left side, then the left wing or left mid can cut in and be an option for them.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, and Martins has done a pretty decent job at that so far.
Mm-hmm. Graham does it. I feel like Graham does a pretty good job at that as well.
I think so too. I think people don't rate him enough. The thing is, he's just old. He's reaching his time, and it's kind of sad.
I wouldn't even say that. I'd just be like I still feel like he's performing.
Oh, he is.
I still feel like he's performing.
And I don't think we'll pick up another right back. And players like Hasler, if we keep him, he's good. He's really good. I really rate him.
Mm-hmm.
But we need, or in my opinion, this is what we should do. We should pick up a striker. We should pick up an option for the center mid. We should pick up
another option though. We have 18 options in the center mid spot.
Okay, but who's actually good? We need to pick
Ilie,
up. We need to pick up a better Zalalem.
Benny.
Zalalem is not good enough.
Really? You don't think so?
No, he just hasn't
the Arsenal
shown it.
product.
And I don't think he lasts another season here, to be honest. I bet he leaves in the off season. But we need to pick up a defensive mid and play Ilie at his best position, which is center back.
You think Ilie's best position is center back?
Yeah.
Why?
It was last season at least.
What?
Yep.
What? Oh
because
what?
He's so calm.
He's calm, but he's so calm in the midfield.
And
he is that CDM.
His positioning is incredible. The games where he played center back, he was stellar. And that's what we really needed that we didn't have.
I mean, I agree with that. I just feel like we'd be missing something in the midfield.
Well, that's why I'm saying we pick up another high quality player. We've been in talks with this German midfielder who's been in the Bundesliga for years, and he's decent. But I mean, if we can pick up a defensive mid and drop Ilie back, then that's what we should do. If Ilie is willing to play there,
mm-hmm.
I mean, Ilie and Bondo, probably the best center back partnerships we have at the club.
Who?
Bondo Barath.
Oh yeah. Botan.
Yes, that's how you say
it. Dude. I love Botan.
I think he's
I
quality.
think he's quality. I think he's one of those people that he looks scary though, but once you get to know him, he's a chill dude.
Have you met him?
No, I've not.
Oh.
Have you met him?
No, I haven't.
Oh, but I just feel like because he just kind of looks a little scary. But like,
it's his bald head.
It is.
Shout out to everyone who's bald.
Yeah, shouts out to you guys.
Whether it's your choice or not your choice.
But like he's yeah, dude. I really rate Botan.
Yeah, he's good. He's good.
Oh,
Him and Elia, center back, best partnership.
Yeah.
Melia, he had a decent season, but he just wasn't getting helped.
The thing is, I feel like we need another goalkeeper.
I feel like we need a younger one to kind of grow.
Tim, I absolutely love you. I absolutely adore you. I appreciate everything you've done for this club, my guy. But I think we're starting to find out how human you really are. Because before, when Matt Beasler was a little bit younger,
it wasn't even Matt Beasler. It was Iko Para. Iko Para,
really,
Defender of the Year for us.
Yeah.
Then we sell him.
Yeah.
And he goes to Minnesota and gets Defender of the Year again for the MLS.
Yeah. I mean, literally, our back line used to be just so solid. And, Tim didn't have to make many saves. You know what I'm saying?
But he would come up when he
had to. Exactly.
But this season, our center backs have not helped him at all, and they're letting people free in the box. They're letting people take shots. And even the midfield, too, because they're not pressing on people.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, that's why I think we need to get another center mid, a CDM, a center back.
Gotcha.
Or no, not even a center back. And a striker. Possibly even no, not a left wing. Because if we can pick up a new striker, and we can go Jerso and Johnny, Shallowy on the bench, sub him in the 70th for probably Johnny because he's getting up in age.
Yeah. Load management.
Then that's a great front line.
Mm-hmm.
And if we can have Martins, Ilie, Bondo, and Zeus, that's not bad. That's not bad. But if we can pick up a CDM who's similar to Ilie, because Ilie in Sporting's team almost plays as a center back at times.
Yeah, he really does.
Because he's such a holding mid that he'll just drop back whenever one of our center backs moves.
He's the guy that, when you're playing FIFA, you put instructions drop between the defenders.
Yeah.
Literally.
Yeah, he's so good. He's so good defensively for us.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
But we had to
so calm.
We had to rest him a lot this year, especially since things weren't necessarily going our way. There was no need to really risk an injury.
I absolutely agree with that.
I think he's one of the most valuable players in our team.
I absolutely agree with that.
Gutierrez is the best player in the team.
Really?
He's one of the best midfielders in the league. No questions asked. He was our top goal scorer this season. Mm-hmm. He can play as the defensive mid. He can play as the center mid. He can play as an attacking mid. Dude can do it all. Best player,
and he's
by far.
Quality on the ball, and he's quality. And my big thing that I see a lot from Felipe that I love is he's quality off the ball as well.
Yeah.
Making runs, causing defenders to be thinking about him, a little bit, and just getting him behind, getting into those tricky spots where he can receive the ball and either take that quick touch and shot, or pass it off to somebody in a better position. Or, playing it simple. Or
his ball placement is insane. He can drop a ball on a dime.
Yes.
Especially if he's given time, then that's just it.
Oh, yeah.
So, Sporting, make these changes, and you will win.
Hey, I'm unemployed right now, so, I'm looking for a job, and if you
need someone to slot in the midfield...
Honestly, no. Here's the thing, though. If you do need somebody to slot into the midfield, I could do a little job for you guys. Let me know when tryouts are, and I will be there. All I'm saying. All I'm saying is I could do a little job in the midfield for you guys. I could also do a little job in the office for you guys as well. Bringing people here. You know what I'm saying? I got some knowledge about the game, and I know some things. All right, that's what I'm saying. I know some things, and I feel like I could bring some good people in. So if you guys need somebody, let me know. I'm available.
You think we ended on that?
Ended on that?
Yeah.
We can.
You know what? Thank you guys for tuning in. We'll try to get this video up to you real soon. And follow the Instagram, follow the Twitter.
Yes.
At The next wave.
The next wave?
No,
dude, come on. This dude doesn't even know the title of our podcast, bro.
New Wave Cast. Hit us up.
Links will be in the description.
Of course.
I will figure out a way. I will put links in the description. And yeah, give the Instagram a follow. Give the Twitter a follow. Links in the description. And stay up to date. You know, stay. Let us know what you guys want to see as well.
Oh, for sure.
Big time.
If you want us to talk about a specific topic or
Yes.
even whatever,
and people that you'd like to see on the podcast as well,
then
let us know.
Comment on the video, comment on the Instagram, hit us up on Twitter.
DMs will be open. Yeah,
they will be open.
Yes, they
will.
Just
like my main.
That was a good one.
Catch you next time.
Yes, sir.
Peace. Let's go!